Alright guys, I figured before I start working today, I'd shoot a little bit of an update video for you. As you can tell, I've made a lot of progress since the last video I posted, which I think was the electrical video. I couldn't film very much, and I didn't film at all actually, because doing things like the windows and siding, which I'll show you the outside view of in a minute, doing those things, I'm kind of on a time crunch here because it's getting cold pretty fast, and I had to get that stuff done before it got too cold, so I just couldn't film. So for like the last week and a half or so, I just haven't filmed at all. I've just been busting out work, and that kind of carried over. When I got done with windows and siding, I just put the subfloor in as well, and decided not to film it because I just want to get it done. On top of not being able to film because of the weather getting cold, I also put in the ducting and plumbing, and I scheduled my inspection for a certain day and didn't have the ducting or plumbing done, my rough-in inspection. So I didn't film doing all the ducting and plumbing because I was trying to meet that deadline. So I'm sorry about basically not filming several big parts of the project, but I pretty much couldn't, or else I wouldn't get them done on time. So let's give you a little bit of a walk around really quick so you can see. At some point here I might cut to the footage of the post-inspection, my post-inspection comments. I passed that whole rough-in, so maybe I'll add that, maybe I won't. But anyway, I have a double hung window here. It's 54 by 30, I think. It's for egress. I replaced the little window here. You'll see this all outside. Replaced that window, the back kitchen window, that window. Did my ducting. I'm hiring somebody for the HVAC. He said it cost $4,900-ish to put in a heat pump, like electric furnace, and get central AC in here, a heat pump furnace. I'm not really sure all the technical terminology, but that's what it is. And so I had to run this 6.3 with ground there and a 10 3 with ground out to the condenser unit, if that's what it's even called. Yeah, I'm getting my bathroom and stuff plumbing, my tub plumbing done today, and I'm trying to insulate and drywall my bathroom. There's my bathtub. I don't know if I'll videotape that or not. I'm not sure if it's really worth it to videotape the actual working footage. So let's go ahead and go outside and I'll show you the windows and siding. Let's walk out here in front of the house, get the whole picture of the house. So there's the house with the new windows in. Every window, that window's new, existing. So I had to, I couldn't really film doing these windows because I had to make new trim and flashing and everything, and that took forever. And I had to put new caulk and paint it and everything else, or latex, or no, silicone, not caulk. So yeah, all that stuff had to be done before it got cold and rainy, and it's gonna be cold and rainy starting today, and basically not stopping until the spring. So, yep, all these windows here are new. Here's my parents' bedroom egress. You can see I had to do a lot of repair to this siding here next to the window. But yep, there's that. I've got flashing tape. You can kind of see the edges of it all the way around the window. I got flashing tape on the sill hanging down onto the original wooden siding, and everything is all spray foamed between the window and the rough opening studs. It's all spray foamed all the way around. Basically that's what's holding the window in, so it's way more insulated than it used to be. Let's see, back here, if you remember the back side of the house, I don't know if I ever showed it actually on video. This whole area used to be melted and black, and all this siding was all jacked up. So I replaced, you can kind of see the line there. This is all new siding from the door to that stair step line. and I try to match it as best as possible with what Lowe's had in stock anyway. But yeah, it's pretty close. You almost can't tell in this lighting from this angle. But yeah, windows, back window is in, siding's on. I got the vented soffit in. That way my ridge vent actually has somewhere to get air from. I'm not sure if my, sorry, it's dark. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's like enough vented soffit to match the amount of airflow that my attic needs, but that's about the best I can do. Kind of hoping the house, not hoping, but in a way, in a good way, I'm hoping that the house is leaky enough around the soffit anyway, that I get enough airflow in the attic to not basically heat up my roof too much. It survived for the past 70 years, so I don't think it should be a problem. So yeah, there's the outside of the house. I have a little bit of, the only last thing I have is a little bit of a filler dirt there in the corner to keep the water from getting in, hopefully, but not so confident that that's going to do anything. But yeah, there's the house update. I passed the rough-in inspections. Yeah, for electrical, HVAC, plumbing, and structure. And the inspector told me I can just go ahead and finish the project and then call him out here when it's all completely done, so we can just make sure that the the faucets work, they get hot water and cold water, and all the lights work, and everything else like that. So, yep, there's my update video. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be filming more of the, filming the actual working part. I'm definitely going to be doing updates for every part. And I will, I guess at the end of this video, I will include all the costs so far. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Sorry about diverting from the old style, but I had to get some stuff done. So, yep. Stay tuned for the cost at the end of the video, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, so as you can see, here's my rehab cost estimator spreadsheet, where I've got a few different things here. I've got my initial estimate for the total rehab cost, which I estimated to be $35,000. I've got a little calculator here showing my monthly cash flow and yearly cash flow after all of my expenses, assuming I use a management company, which I don't think I'm going to do right now. And it shows me my after refinance present value and everything. So this is the present value of this whole project of the cash flows only, not including the pay down of my mortgage, or of my refinance, which is basically a mortgage. So it's not even including that, and my present value is $37,000. So you can think of that like, that is the benefit, that's the cash benefit of me getting this house, not including the equity that I'm getting as well. So not only is the present value super positive, it is like super duper positive compared to the price of this project, which is freaking awesome. And most of that's because I'm getting all of my initial investment back out, hopefully, in a refinance. So that's more than I wanted to cover in this part of the video. I really only wanted to cover the costs, but I got off topic there. So let's go through the costs. So as you saw, I've spent $15,700 so far on rehab. I've spent $12,000 on the purchase, plus about $1,000 in closing costs. So right now, out of pocket, I am 13 plus 15. I'll just say that's 16, so that's 29,000 out of pocket, I think, so far on this house. And I've still got quite a bit left to go, but I'll get to that later. So for gas, I've spent $900 because my truck is gets about 12.5 miles per gallon, and it's getting cold, so it's probably going to start getting worse than that. And I'd say I probably got a good month and a half of the project left, so and I've only been doing this for 2 months because I bought the house on September 1st, so I'm going to go over my $1,000 budget on gas, but that's okay because I'm saving in other places. Prep costs, miscellaneous, 500. Demo costs, way under budget. My budget was like 1,500 or something, and I've got it 550. Roof cost, you've already seen some of these costs, like the roof and the roof video, or the roof cost and the roof video. I said it was like 2,700 in that video, but apparently I found some receipts after that and put them on here because it was actually 3,200. I'm not going to change the video though because it's too hard, and for my 50 viewers, I appreciate you guys, but it's too hard. You can see it here. Electrical, so far I've spent 2,500 on electrical, and that is basically all the rough-in electrical. I haven't spent any money on light fixtures, receptacles, and I guess that's about it, but that's probably going to be another $500 maybe. I got like 50 receptacles, so yeah, it's going to be quite a bit, but still under my, I think, $4,000 budget there. Plumbing, I'm at $1,000 almost exactly, and my budget was $1,000, which is nice. And I'm pretty much done with plumbing. I've got all the fittings and whatnot to finish. Structural, I'm at $1,585, and I think my budget was like $1,500, so almost perfectly on there. And that includes everything. So that includes from the footer that I put in, to the beam I replaced, to the joists I replaced, to the subfloor, the middle wall, and all the other little framing I repaired, and the nails and screws and everything that goes along with that. And once again, this is a 966 square foot house with 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 story. HVAC, so far I've spent $500 on just the ducting that I installed myself, and I still have to spend that $4,900, assuming that guy comes through and does the work. I've told him that I want him to go ahead and order the stuff, but he hasn't done it yet, so I haven't paid him, so I'm on a cash-based system here, so I haven't recorded it. But yeah, something like $5,500 total for the entire to convert from a 25-year-old gas furnace to a heat pump with central AC and everything, electric heat pump and everything like that. Total upgrade. Windows, I'm done with Windows, and I was only $1,300, which is way under budget. I had $3,000 budgeted for Windows, so I'm pretty happy about that. Siding was only $388. I think I budgeted like $400 for siding, or I think I budgeted $400 for siding. Siding $450. So far, I've been pretty decent at estimating my costs, and this is my very first project, so I'm happy about that. Now, the rest of these categories are unfinished, because I haven't finished the work there, and I'm probably hiring somebody to do the painting and the drywall finishing. At the time I'm recording this Excel section here, I've actually hung all the drywall. You didn't see that in the video, and I've finished a little bit of it, but I'm quitting. I've quit finishing drywall. It sucks. So it sucks, and I'm bad at it, and I know that if I continue to DIY do the drywall and DIY do the paint to save some money, then all of my excellent work, which I really do think that my work so far has been excellent, is gonna not show through to the end product. You're gonna walk into the house, if I do the drywall and paint in this house, you're gonna walk into it, the tenant is gonna walk into it, or the potential tenants are gonna walk into it, and they're gonna be like, wow, this house looks like a DIY crap job. Is this a Section 8 property or something? Like, what the heck? When really, the only DIY crap job about the house is the drywall and paint. Everything else is pretty dang good. But that's gonna be their perception, and I don't want that to be their perception. I want their perception to be, well, this is a pretty decent little rental. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do the paint and drywall because I'm just not skilled at it, and it's taking me way too long already to do the one room that I've finished in the drywall. It's taken me like 5 days to do basically one room of drywall. Now, this house is like 7 rooms, so I'm not going to be spending a month and a half doing drywall in this house. and then painting. I've got to hire somebody. In fact, I have someone coming next week to come do a quote, and I'm probably going to be getting other quotes, but that's beyond this video. So anyway, these sections aren't finished yet, and I will definitely update you when I get the paint and drywall and the bathroom and insulation all done. But yeah, so far I've spent $15,700 on rehab. I'm pretty much dead on budget, if not a little bit under right now, which is really nice. Leaves me a little bit of room to to hire out the drywall and painting, and stay under within my $35,000 budget. So I'm gonna do another video at the end of this project where I really break down all this spreadsheet. It's probably gonna be a long video where I break down all the numbers of my my financial calculations and stuff up here with the refinance, and with the maybe do a table of different rents and the cash flows and the what I'm getting in terms of returns on the mortgage, the equity returns that aren't cash. I'm gonna do a whole video like that on this property when I get done, when I get it rented, basically when I know what the rent is gonna get, or maybe right beforehand when I know what I'm asking for rent. So anyway, yeah, there's the cost so far. Feel free to slow down the video and take a good look at these sections to estimate your own DIY project on. Other than that, stay tuned for the completion of this house and the future videos about it, and thanks for watching.